I hope so too. I hope so too.
And bring him on. I saw him not quite long ago. I hope he's still here. Yes, Hickson Rich Yusuf is here, and I will bring him on.
Please don't forget. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let us
Yeah,
keep sharing. Keep inviting
network
people to
experience
come
will be
on.
better with
Oh,
Hickson.
great. I think we have him on board. Vixen.
Hi,
Hello. How are you doing?
good, good. How are you doing over there?
Very well. Thank you. Thank you. Where are you connecting with us from?
Well, I'm connecting from Taraba State.
Wow. All the way in Taraba State. Sanu.
Exactly.
Sanuko.
so, so
Yeah, yo.
I
okay, fellow.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah,
Good to have
Hickson Rich
you.
Yusuf.
Okay,
I know
well,
I spent a number of years in that part of the country, but I wonder how I didn't meet you up until now. Uh,
I'm a little surprised I saw some of my people as your mutual friends on Facebook.
yeah,
Funny.
just
That's
Taraba State is quite is
great.
home to me too.
Wow.
And we thank you for support and agreeing to share your story with us, Hickson Rich Yusuf. Let's cut through the chase. What was that very difficult moment or time you went through? How did you pull through? Where did you get your courage from?
Well, let me start from here. It was the journey of my difficulty, like me striving to survive, started when we lost our mother. That was 2003. When we lost our mother, everything now changed for us because she has been the one looking out for us. In as much as dad was also supporting, but dad is the kind of person that he don't really want to spoil his children with kind of enjoyment and some
Luxury.
luxury. See, so so it has been very difficult for us to cope. I think that was how we started, and it was around we've been surviving like from hand to mouth, and a lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. We really strived, but I'll be talking basically on my musical aspect. So it was around 2006 when I discovered my music talent. Well, I was in JSS1 then. So then in school, like I'll be in the classroom beating the decks and singing. So before I know it, people started coming to the window side to listen to me. They really enjoyed the voice because my voice was really tiny then and it was very soothing. So then I used to get some fan base and in school. So I joined a school subgroup, Jews of Heaven, singing in church. We go from one place to another to sing. I think that was how I started. I was striving to get recognition then and acceptance because my dad is the kind of person that he never supported me in music. Like all he wanted for me, he said he wants someone to be an accountant. And that, so he never supported me in music at all. So I was just all by myself. So anytime I do sing, he shout at me, keep quiet, you're disturbing us, like you're not gonna read your books, you get you're always singing, singing, singing. And why won't you not be? You understand a lot of things he would say because he never supported my music. But then, because of the passion I had for music, I was really a stubborn child then because I never listened to him. Yes, I never listened to him because I was really stubborn. Because I told him, I said, if this music, ah, I cannot leave music because I so much have passion for music that I can't just do without it. So that was the biggest challenge. Like you not having the support of your parents is another big challenge to your goals. So I strived alone, but I thank God for my big brother. He understood the journey and he supported me. Then he was encouraging me as well. So that was how, in as much as I was not performing so well in school, and my dad, he was really upset for me not performing so well of a sudden, ever since I started my music stuff. So that was where I put through, I tried and finished up my secondary school. So I told him I was studying music in the University of Jos. My dad said, never in his house will I go and study music at a course. He said I should go for an industrial course. I should go for accounting, at least preferably. So Since then, I said, okay, fine, sometimes it's not good to disobey our parents as well. So I took it, I applied accountancy, and I went to the university to study accounting. So while I was studying accounting, I was really doing my music as well because I met someone in Jalingo, our state capital, around 2011. That was when I started recording in the studio. So I was a studio rat. I do sleep in the studio. I do everything there. So when school resumes, I just get back to school. So while in school, sometimes lectures will be going on. But then if my boss will call me that, oh, some women came that they want me to do their backup, oh, this and that. I was telling my boss, okay, I'm free, I'll come. I'll just get transport. I'll transport myself down to Jalingo while lectures is going on in school. So I was an unserious student because I had passion for music then. So I'll just go and do my backup, do everything. But the school now got to my dad that I've been traveling up and down. I've not been stable in school. So he was so mad at me. At some point, he said he won't pay my school fees, that I should go to the studio where I work. They should pay my fee. And then I pleaded with him. I met some of my grandma. I spoke with them. So he now talked to my dad because exam was approaching already, and he was not ready to pay my fee as well. So they spoke with him and they tried to convince him, and they sent him my school fee. So that was how I struggled and I finished my school. That was 2017. When I finished, immediately we go on break. I don't really go home to see him. I only go straight to the studio to go and spend my holidays in the studio. So that was the biggest challenge there. But I've been striving to in the studio. It was not really comfortable for me because I'm the kind of person that I don't really want to I don't really want to focus on enjoying my parents' wealth. I want to strive on my own to get my own money earning.
Yeah,
So I do deny myself. So I deny myself staying with my parents. So I do stay in the studio, sleep in the studio. And in as much as we didn't eat well in the studio, like sometimes we eat once in the day.
Hmm.
So it has been a very tough time, but because of the passion I had, if I'm in the studio, I hardly get hungry, even singing. So I do stay there. But when my dad saw the passion was too much, he had no choice than to just support me.
great.
So I was even surprised. There was a time I told him I'll be going to Jalingo. He said, when he also go to Jalingo, he can drop me. I said, wow. So I followed him.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
so he
great.
took me straight to the studio and dropped in the studio with my luggage. I was like, wow. So when I dropped, I was like, my dad is not supporting me. I spoke with my colleagues and I said, he's a good one. So since then, I started getting his blessings. Started wishing
That's
me well because he saw that, yeah, he saw the passion. So he started wishing me well. So that was how I went into the music stuff, and I strive so hard to be where I am today. And though the challenge I do have now is the issue of recognition and push. In everything you do, no matter how good you are, you need to push someone that can push you. So my boss tried his possible best to produce some singles for me in order to get me at the
yeah,
top, but
that's
no,
great. That's
finan-
great.
yeah, so the finance was not there. So I said, okay, 2022, I decided to let me get a job for myself. Like Chief Executive said, he said, getting a federal job or any other job is like a side hustle. So I was
Mm.
like, let me get a side hustle. So I got myself a job. 2023, I applied on a hot lady. I got the job. I was like, okay, let me use this job to sustain my music and at
That's,
least push myself.
that's,
So
that's
that was how
great.
I started. Yeah, so that was how I started. And today I'm pushing it gradually with my little peanuts.
Okay. I didn't really catch your last statement, but after the job, you're still working right now. You have a side
Yeah,
hustle aside the music.
editing now.
That's great. Yeah,
Yes.
and still doing music. So now, so far, what will you describe as the biggest achievement in music that you have made so far that made your parents to come up and say, let's support this guy? Did
Okay.
you get my question? Like so far, what are the achievements you've had in music so far that made your parents change their mind to support you?
Okay. Yeah. So I think the point where my I got support from my parents was when people started inviting me for programs in church, and I
Wow,
started,
great.
and quite some politicians met me that I should sing song for their politics stuff because I was so versatile in music. So I started singing for their campaign songs and other things. So I started getting money from it. So that would be like, no, at least now you're doing something. Because all he wanted for me was to get something that would bring in money. Because I can remember vividly, he said something. He said, how many musicians in Taraba State that I've seen that have made it in music that I want to vent into music? So that kind of comparison, I said, no, no problem. Everybody's destiny is different. So that was
We have a musician.
how
We have a music producer who is doing well from Taraba State now, in person of DJ Diaso,
yeah, so,
and
yeah,
Diaso is doing great.
yeah, so,
And of course, by the studio, my mind was actually going to Diaso when you said you were a studio rat. I was thinking it used to be Diaso studio in Magami, then one small room like that.
yeah. Our studio was Solfest Records, one SAFT concept. So
Okay.
I work there, but sometimes they also do come to our studio to get some softwares and do work. Maybe anytime you have a challenge in the studio, you do come to our studio to work.
Yeah, but
So
Diaso is pushed up now, so of course there are people from Taraba State who are doing well.
yeah,
In
now
music.
sure, sure.
Okay, but as we try to round off with you, so we go to the last segment of the show. Um, we know you have a target. You have where you're going. What is the factor that is helping you now to continue aiming for that target, irrespective of the things that are holding you back? We have things holding you back. You have a
Yeah.
target, but there must be something that is moving you. What is that propelling force that is that keeps pushing you to get you where you're going?
Yeah, I'm a person that I believe in dreams. So I think I had a dream some times ago that I saw myself in a very big stage. I was performing in a very big stage. That dream has been ringing on my head for a long time. That I still believe I've not gotten there yet, but then definitely I'll get there. So that has been propelling me to keep pushing my dreams. That I must see myself on that stage. The day I will see myself on the stage, I will recall the dream I had because I believe in dreams. No, regardless of everything, I have passion. I just have passion. My passion also is another big force that is pushing me to see myself because I want my music to hit a larger audience, like every part of the world, not only Nigeria. I want to hit a larger audience all over the world, and I believe I will really achieve that dream.
Yes, reaching a larger audience all over the world. Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Kixon Rich Yusuf. We really hope you
okay, sir.
continue to strive towards your goal, and we hope that one day or someday you become a shining star for the people of Taraba to be very proud of.
Sure,
And of course, don't stop dreaming. I want you to also stay on the program up until the end because we have an exciting news for you. And of course, so please stay true and participate in the other segments of the show as we continue. Thank you so much, Hickson Show, for sharing your story with us. We really do appreciate you. Wish you well and see you in the coming days. Thank you so much.
thank you very much. God bless.
Yeah. So that was Hickson YouTube. Those who are still here, thank you so